All right, beautiful Pisces. This is your girl, Jynnette the Oracle, and I'm here to do your monthly tarot forecast for the month of January 2019. Happy New Year. Are you excited for the year? Yes? All right, let's jump right into it. Your overall energy for the month is this card number 27. It's called Doubting. Interesting. What's this about, Jynnette? Well, glad you asked. This is a time of assessing what is working, what's not working, what your boundaries are, also what you really want and what you like, and being able to communicate that in a way that is balanced and informed, and it doesn't get into any kind of petty squabbles. It's also a time of slowing down just a bit. And that's important because, we are close to your solar return. And once we officially get into Aquarius season, especially for those of you who have a Pisces rising sign, that's a really quiet time that everyone has. Like whenever we go through the sign right before our sun sign as well, for those of you who have sun sign Pisces, it is a time of reflection. You may also feel a little bit more exposed or vulnerable or what have you. So start the process now of assessing so that you don't make any like major shifts or decisions during Aquarius time. Okay. I don't think that energy of doubting is a bad quote unquote energy. I think Pisces, you and Virgo are on the same axis, so you're very good at seeing things for the most part for what they are, unless it's, there's some emotional attachment for you. Whereas Virgo, they get like mentally hung up on things, but for you, it's more of a emotional thing. So, um, if there are doubts, that's something to pay attention to because trust is really important for you, and integrity in work and in life and in beingness is important. So if there is anything that's just kind of iffy, then you have to slow down, right? Okay, so let's get to relationships. Those of you who are already in established relationships, you have this card of time. So this is talking about the natural cycles of things. It may be a situation where you've been with someone for a long time and you're looking for new energy to come in. Just know that naturally we all are going through this process of releasing the old and coming into the new. So yes, you want to, both of you want to take agency and bringing vitality and fun back into the relationship. But, if there is some kind of boredom or ennui, if you will, that's natural. Okay. Now, also, too, it might be a matter of like you guys discussing some long-term plans that you have and really being um, clear and grounded about the time it's going to take um, to accomplish that. Okay. Now, for those of you who are single and looking, you have this card, which is 74, manifesting. So this is a great card because this is the kind of energy of meeting people who are really looking for something more serious. They're not really interested in like the one night stand energy. That kind of energy for a dating life usually means that you're not going to meet a lot of people. I mean, you may meet a lot of folks, but in terms of folks who would be in that energy, it's going to be few and far between because that's a rare energy. So just know that if you're used to like going on a bunch of dates every month, and this time you only go on like maybe one or two, those one or two dates more than likely would be more quality dates. Whether or not they manifest into something more long term is to be seen, but at the very least, their considerations for why they're dating and the alignment of goals in terms of something more serious is definitely going to be there. So just as a heads up with that. Yeah. So in terms of your career, we have this card defeat, which to me is similar to the Tower card in the Major Arcana for tarot. This is definitely some shakeups that are happening there. I don't really have another way to to show that, so or to interpret that. So I think It's not, it may or may not have to do with you. It may actually have to deal with the corporation itself. Like there may be some heads rolling, so to speak. Like maybe there's like some massive like ball that got dropped, and somebody in the higher up like gets in trouble. Maybe there's a situation where the company got bought out, got sold. But there is some shift that happens this month, whether it happens to you specifically or to someone you know at work or in the corporation as it relates to the stability of that, something's happening. With that card, though, with that energy, it's while the event itself may be surprising, because you never really know like how something is going to show up, the fact that something has happened won't be a surprise. Okay, the tower is really actually never a surprise because it's addressing something or breaking something down that has already been a long-standing issue. So the way it shows up will be surprising, but the fact that it shows up is not going to be a surprise. Okay, so it's not really going to take you, it's not really going to come out of left field. That doesn't make it any easier, especially if it's something that happened to you, but just know that this isn't going to be like, oh, what's going to happen? It's like, no, this has been an issue. You just might not know like how it's really going to play out. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And then finally, in terms of your finances, you have this card, writing. So I would say money is definitely coming in, because that for me would talk about contracts that you would be getting. Like if you are looking for like pitching or going out for different jobs or things like that. This might be a pay raise, this might be a promotion, new job title, that kind of stuff, but money is good. Also, this can talk about, especially because we're in the beginning of the new year, writing down your financial goals and the plans that you have in place to actually make those manifest. Okay, so there's a lot of what that energy is. And that is your reading for the month. So I hope you enjoyed, Pisces. If you would like to actually do a birthday year ahead reading, whether it's a tarot reading or astrology, definitely hit me up. You can book a session with me on my website, innersunalchemy.com. I do, astrology, tarot, energy healing, and spiritual life coaching. So, especially if you're wanting to do some work with manifestation, definitely do some coaching work with me. Anywho, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, comment below, all the things, and have an amazing new year. Happy January as well. And I love you very much, and I'll see you soon.